got a 34-foot Rumblephish boat that I designed. It's been a long year project, about 15 years. I've been racing since the 80s, and I kind of got out of it because I wanted to design and build my own boat. And it took me all this time of designing it and building it. I just didn't want to get in a boat and put a sticker on it. So I sat back and created this monster right here. This is a rudder boat. I designed all this with the twin steering columns on it. It's got a AC fixed surface drive that I designed. All the parts and machine have been made by Andy Klaus, a really good sponsor for me and a good friend. It's been a lot of research and development on this. We're going to walk up through here. This whole boat has been designed and C&G'd. These are some of the great sponsors I got here. Is Tyler Crockett. He designed and built the turbo motors for me for this boat. I got Apex Recycling here, great sponsors. I've had Eaton and Kelton and Van Kerber, great sponsors, and CCI, its driveline, actually designed the drive shaft for the boat, a custom-made drive shaft, one in a kind, because of the fixed surface drive. Then we walk up through the bottom right here. I've designed a step hull, air ventilated. The boat only is about 6 feet wide, 5 in the back. It's been designed, it's been, I can say the weight difference and differentials of how the boat handles, it's really good. I mean, it only weighs 4,000 pounds. I designed the canopy, a special canopy for it. This is the air ventilation tube for here. This air ventilates the step hull here right now, which runs a 2-inch tubing into the step with 4 1-inch holes to the back on the bottom of the step with a 3-inch step. Also, I have Chip Miller, a great throttleman. This is a rudder design I come up with for the fixed surface drive. It's a twin cylinder ram system. This has all been custom designed by Andy Klaus. He machined all the parts for me. It's an AC fixed surface drive that I designed. This has all been machined by Andy Klaus. Excellent CNC work. Then we go up to the trim tabs right here. These are all been custom made. We only use these when the boat runs up into 100-mile-an-hour range to trim it, because the boat has been CNC'd so good that just touching them will make the boat move. So these are a critical part. This right here is for to put the GoPro cameras on. We'll be doing this ready for next year when we do the national circuit. This is a custom built motor by Tyler Crockett, one of my major sponsors and a really good friend of mine. This is a twin turbo, 555 cubic inch. We topped it off with about 2,000 horsepower, but we bumped it down to 1,400 for the class we want to run into. It runs about 5,200 RPMs. We can run it up to 6,000, what we want, but we set the boat in for a bracket class at 85 miles an hour, where we can hit from 0 to 85 miles an hour within a few seconds. So that's what we propped this boat for, so it's super fast and super handling. This boat handles unreal.
On here.
All right, this is a custom built canopy I come up with. It seats 2. We have a throttleman and the driver. I'm the driver. I have one of the best known throttlemen in the country, Chip Miller. He got involved with the project with me. He's really helped me out dialing the boat in right now, so he'll be doing the national tour with me next year. I have safety devices for the canopy right up here in case we do flip. The scuba divers can pop the pins, get into the boat. If we're not hurt, we can get out of the boat. We have air intake. Our helmets in there, we're under air, so if something does happen, we got scuba tank gear to get out. I designed the boat with air intake for the step hull. This is a 2-inch intake right here that forces the air into the bottom. It shoots out the bottom, then air ventilates the step hull to the back to relieve pressure. So this works really good. It took me 5 years of designing it. A lot of research on it, but it does work. Wilson designed this right here, so we have constant force air coming in. We have blowers that blow really cool air on us. I got air coming to me, forcing me on me, where it's cool in the cockpit at all times. Forced air on Chip too, cold air on him too. Then we're going to walk up here through here. I kind of designed the boat where it's razor point. The aerodynamics actually flows really good, hitting the canopy and rolling. So there was a lot of air research on this here too that I did. All the lift strikes are razor sharp on the bottom of the boat. Spent a lot of time making the molds and making sure they're sharp. The canopy is very compressed here. This is where I sit right here. I drive the boat. We have air right here. I have the intakes right here. It's kind of messy right now. This is from the St.Clair race we just did, which we won. Boat was just super fast, super fast. I have the dash gauges right here for shut off, fuel. Chip runs the speedometer. We have gauges right over here for to see who's back behind us. These are the trim tabs. Communication down here for where we can talk. These are both our helmets right here. This is a 500 cubic inch motor that Tyler Crocker built. It's all custom design. It's 1400 horsepower, 1400 foot-pounds of torque right now. We're going to do a check through for everything that we did for this year for testing, so we're ready for next year for the national circuit.
All right, Tony, how did you come up with the name?
Well, let me get my wife in here, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
She's my teammate here and my wife and part of the team here. Wasn't for her, this whole project wouldn't happen. She's backed me 100%. So this finally happened all these years. We got the baddest boat around. She came up with the name I'm the Wild One, and tell her how you did it.
Yeah, we were sitting in the shop one day wondering what name we were going to call this beauty, and a song came on. So the I'm the Wild One song came on. I said that's the name for the boat. So that's why we named her that.
And I always liked the old hot rod logos back in the day with the hot rod, so I come up with the fish logo on there, and the Rumblephish came to the part of the whole fish thing. I got DP racing fuel. I have I run C16 racing fuel in the boat. You need that for turbocharge and blower motors, so I have to run the best fuel they got, and this is what I got right now. So we're ready to pump the fuel out of the boat because we're taking it up to Tyler to do a final check on everything and get ready for next year. So I'll walk you through right now some of the people we have. I've been working with Herring Propeller, Jesse, great people. They dialed this boat in for me. You know, the boat will go as fast as you want. And they can prop this boat to run 130, 140. But we set the thing for a bracket class for 85 miles an hour. I have Andy Klaus that designed all this stuff, machined everything on the boat for me. Excellent sponsor and great friend. I have my brother Craig Currier from Anchorage, Alaska that sponsors me. Great brother, great people. And then we come down to here, we have Eaton and Kelton and Van Kerbert. Vern's been a friend with me for 35 years. He's did all the vinyls for my boat forever, and all my boats, race boats. I have All American Screen Printing, did some work for me, and on our t-shirts. I led Electrolyte Welding, did some welding for me. Marine City Fish Company, good friend of mine, helped us out. I have Oil and Fuel and Additives by Revex Oil, great oil stuff for our gear for my geared units. Everything that's got to do with the gearing, he provides oil for me. I have Tyler Crockett, one of my best sponsors, Marine Engines right here. Good friend of mine's been with me since day one and backed me. I have Apex Recycling, great. I have CCI Driveline Engineering and Fabricating. They're the one that designed me a custom-made drive shaft for their boat, one in a kind. Nobody has one. The owner and the son did excellent work and supported me since day one. I have Thumb Coast Area. He does some aerial shots for us. I have John Meany from Big Stuff that really helped me out designing the fuel injection system for this boat. Then I have the throttle man, Chip Miller, one of the best throttle men in the country. He jumped the team with me and has helped me out since day one, propping this boat out, getting the right stuff, working together in the boat. So we've kind of really gelled out, working together, so you know we can conquer this whole national circuit next year and make this boat happen. I got my father-in-law, Bob Baldwin's Michelle's dad. He's been with me since day one, supporting me, helping me out, been there helping us put the boat in the water non-stop. Good friend of his, Ed Bazile. He's been here too with me. I got my wife, Michelle, been there day one, helped me every day on the projects. I got my son, Skylar, Currier, been there. And Chainsaw Robbie from Colorado's been here helping me too. And I got Chip Miller on the team now, and I got Tyler Crockett's been with me since day one of my best friends and motor builders, and Andy Klaus all the way, and Vern. This is the only drive shaft boat in the country that know with a fixed surface drive. This is where it's all started with me figuring out angle of attack, G-force, prop angle, rudder angle. So every year I sat here and made all these angles work, what didn't work, went back, made changes, marked them, did data research on everything, and finally I made the right proper hookups for everything, and that's when the boat took off. So when me and Tyler Crockett did the final testing and got the right prop from Herring, the boat was gone over 100 some miles an hour on our first run. So that's where this began, and this is the end, because I finally figured out everything on how to control the boat, proper angles, drive shaft angles, angle of attack, G force, C and G in the boat properly. The boat's done. And this is the little shop where I do a lot of the custom work in here right now. I had this trailer built for me for this boat design here. It's custom built. The extensions for it, we had to get it specially made in the back here, so we slide the boat off the trailer. We can move that so it protects the rudder. It's all made out of diamond plate and angle iron aluminum. I had a very great sponsor right here, Lead Trailer Lighting. He did all the lighting for me on this boat. Great sponsor. The boat lights up at nighttime. It's gorgeous going down the road. Eric Klaus is Andy's brother. I haven't seen him in a while. I think him and his wife are painting cars right now for auto shows, but he's the one that did the pipes for me. He designed the turbo, set up all the tubing. I mean, everything. The guy did some really great work. Really great work. Great machinist too. I just don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared one day.